Hey everyone, welcome back to my channel. In this video, we are working on the outside of our mobile home doing a landscaping rock project. We started recording this back in spring when we were building beds and the pallet wall. If you haven't seen those videos, I will link them down below for you to watch. So this is me just tilling up this section back in spring when we were wanting to put in the raised beds. I purchased some weed liner and black edging for different parts of the garden. So we ended up using what was left for this area. And after putting down the bark chips, this is one of the areas I wanted to carve out and put rock in. And there's also an area in the back. I will show you guys in a future video that I have smaller beds like this, and Colt built me trellises, and I want to do another rock project behind that. We built 3 beds out of recycled pallets, and Colt did them the same way he built the other beds, where we break down the pallet and then build the frame. Always make sure to drill a hole first to avoid cracking the pallet wood, and then he screws in his screw, so make sure you do that. We then cut the wood for the sides, and we always just cut it to 14 inches. If you're new here, hello and welcome. I am Becca. I am a wife and mom to 3. My husband and I purchased a 1976 single-wide mobile home off of Facebook Marketplace 2 years ago for $500, and we have been slowly remodeling it here on my channel on a very extreme budget. We have done a lot to this place and still have a lot to do. We've been trying to also make the outside nice while still working on the inside. If you like content like that, I would love to have you stick around, so please hit the red subscribe button and drop a comment below saying hello so I can welcome you. For a few weeks while the plants grew, I was just searching Facebook Marketplace in hopes to find free rocks. I did find a few, but I ended up missing them in time, so I just went ahead and went to Menards so I could finish it. I ended up getting the cheapest white rock I could find. I wanted this side to pop and stand out from the bark chips, so I chose white. We lined up about 15 bags and thought that that was good, and we also purchased some 2x4s for the trellises that Colt was building for the tomatoes and the watermelon and zucchini and cucumbers, just all the viney type plants we have. They need a trellis to go up, so he purchased some 2x4s. We loaded everything into good old Betty White. She hauls everything for me. And then we head home and Colt starts using the weed eater, just getting rid of some of the weeds that had grown up over the past couple of weeks. The rock was really easy to put down. Once we started laying it out, I realized 15 bags wasn't going to work, so Colt went and got 9 more bags. We ended up getting 24 bags in total and spending $123 after tax on rock. I also purchased some solar lights for $2.50 a piece, and then Colt got the 2x4s for the trellises. I thought that the lights were going to be all white, but they actually changed colors. I also thought that my Temu light was going to be all white, but it came in colors as well, and I guess now they match. I like all white and need a lot more lights for my yard. Let me know where you purchase your white solar lights from. In the 3 beds, I have 2 sets of green beans, which are now producing. We have had a few dinners worth of green beans, which is really nice. And on the ends, we put ginger snap peas, and they are also starting to come in. This year, our goal is to just complete the beds. We didn't plant everything we wanted to plant, but we just keep going and trying our best to get everything done. I want to get all the beds finished this year and filled, so that way next year I can focus more on yard decor and making planters. I would also love to get lighting placed throughout so it lights up at night. We are doing our best to utilize the space that we have. I get asked a lot if I own the land that this sits on, and I do not. I own the mobile home. I pay monthly for the land that my home sits on, and I can move it out whenever I'd like. I do plan on purchasing land and moving it, but land has gone up significantly in my area, so that is on the back burner right now. In the meantime, I do want to enjoy where I live. I hope this inspires you to enjoy where you live and maybe inspire you to do a little bit of landscaping outside. My husband and I are not expert gardeners. We have only been gardening for about 10 years, which is really only 10 seasons, and a couple of those were in different states. We are still learning, and we have grown in many different situations, including apartment patios. So every year we just try our best to grow more and do better, and already this year our garden is producing so much more because we put in these raised beds opposed to last year when we put them directly into the ground. I just feel like this layout is more beautiful and easier to maintain, and I actually enjoy being out in the garden now. So that is all for this video, you guys. I hope you enjoy it and it inspires you to do a project around your home. Let me know what you think down in the comments. I have some more content coming out, so make sure that your notification bell is turned on so you won't miss my future uploads. Please drop a comment down below saying hello, and I'll catch you in the next one.